Hi everybody and welcome back to another episode of FortressCraft Evolved Season 6. Now I have actually been told off for saying 64-bit mode, but you know what? I'm going to redo the intro and it's going to be hi everybody and welcome back to another episode of FortressCraft Evolved 64-bit mode Season 6. Because there's a 32-bit mode. We don't know what the 32-bit mode does, we don't know what the difference is. We play in 64-bit mode because all our other games are 64-bit mode, and we want to go and check our lab. We're going to see if we got that experimentation done, and base building automation requires one more basic pod. Okay, so we need some more copper basically, so we do really want to try and get this one done as quickly as possible. And we've got no copper, we do have iron though, and of course Henrietta loves to sit over everything, but we can't blame her. So we've got 20 copper bars there, but that's actually not 20 copper bars because it only tells you what the last one is in there, so that could be a mixture of tin, copper, iron and lithium. So we do also have lithium, and we're going to put the copper bars in here. These are what is needed, so they will go in there, and we are now going to, when Henrietta moves her pretty butt out of the way, have a look, see what we've got in here. So we've got quite a few bits and pieces in there, and we're going to put in the lithium ore because lithium ore is for our power. Okay, well technically you should not be getting any adverts, Ben, because I actually pay for that, so I will make sure that that subscription is up to date. If it's not, I shall get it sorted out. But yeah, you should not be getting any adverts. But they might overhaul it every now and then because it's a new game coming out, which really annoys me. But there's not much else that we can really do at this point in the game except make conveyor belts. Now, we don't want to make these bits and pieces. Now I did want to try something to show new players, is that if you put something over, put your gear kind of icons over an item, you press H, your menu comes up, okay, and it says contextual help, which is conveyor belt, lithium ore and controls. But the top one is the conveyor belt, which is the selected block. Yeah, and this tells you everything about the conveyor belt, what other specifications you can get, which is the filtering system, and you can also tells you how to make it, which is 1 tin bar, 1 copper bar. Okay, so if we say go over to the manufacturing plant and we press H, you can see that the selected block is manufacturing plant. So you just click on that and it tells you all a bit about it, and it tells you about automation and modules, okay, and stuff like that. And you've got all your research. These are the research that you've got here. And anesthetics. Okay, that's the prettiness of the base. You've got all these references. Now these are all the bits and pieces that you found. Now these are the bits and pieces that you have found in the game as you go along. You can just click through those, have a look and see what you get. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have a look into that, Ben. Because the reason I don't want adverts is because I do my episodes 30 minutes and I do that for people that can't follow me when I'm on live, because during the week now I'm doing 13-14 hour days. I can only stream for 2 hours during the week. Saturdays I won't be able to stream until after Christmas anymore, but Sundays I will be able to stream. And you know, so I want you, the viewer, to get as much quality time as possible without having to watch a minute or 30 seconds of an advert. You know, I just don't want that for you guys. So there is a new way that I'm going to be doing this base. Have we got it all done? No, we're still waiting that. And basically what we're going to be doing is, we've got all this. This is our first power station, which you can see is Coal Run. Now this is a level 1 power station. Now this power station here you will always have throughout the game, and the way that I do my power stations is, for every drill head I have, copper, tin, iron, lithium, they have one power station. Okay, so this is the copper power station, and you can see currently at the moment it has 1 cube, a few lasers, and it has a PTG. That is good enough. As you go up and you get more drills and you get more faster lines, you'll need more cubes. Okay, and I've always had it like this. I find it the best setup for me. We put some iron grates down here. These are with the Broken Wasp mod. You won't get those through the normal gameplay, by the way. And all of them, just lets me walk on there and see down there, are all color coded. This one here is not color coded. Now the reason that this one is not color coded is because this one is going up to a part where it makes the what are they? The experimental pods. Yeah. So that one's not color coded. And this one also is not color coded, but you can see that we've already doubled the color, the bit on this, because that is basically simply because that goes up to our big main lab. You can leave it ticking over and it gives you time to explore the game and go around and stuff like that, and it will just tick along. But the more power you put into this, by the way, the quicker this will get done. But remember, this is a power sinker. Okay, the more power you put into it, the faster it goes. But it can do up to 3,000 units of power per second, and it takes an awful lot to do that, and we actually don't do it. Now I actually did want to go and have a look around and see what we've got here. We've still got this red cube. We think that is a glitch. We're not too sure about that. So what we do, copper, coal, lithium, or yeah, so because when we click on it, it's a normal block, yeah, and when we put a block back, oh, it's not gone red. So is there something different? Did we get something different from that? We don't know what those red blocks are. We don't know if it's a glitch. We don't know if it's something that is different. We're not too sure about it or anything like that. But hey, at the end of the day, it's just a little bit of a coloured block. So I've still not managed to find any of that organic ore, but we don't kind of need it yet. But what I also want to try and do is I want to use minecarts more in this season than we are in the other seasons, because I think minecarts are going to be absolutely extremely fun to have. Okay, so we're just going to go and see how much copper we got there. We've got quite a lot there. We've got 8 there. So I'm just wondering, do we have enough here to make copper plate is 4, so we're going to put in put 1 there, so put that in there, so what's that, that would help, that one in there. Okay, so yeah, it's all going very, very nicely. On here we are going to be needing this section off here is going to be going into missiles and storage, and we're going to have another one going off here, because at the end of the day what happens is you're going to get to something called the orbital power array. Really nice bit of kit, but you're going to need 1,500 of all of them, especially if you're going to be playing in the Broken Wasp mod, because I'll be changing the research, and we will be changing the research table as we go through in the Broken Wasp mod. And the reason I'm going to do that is because I think the research table is not difficult enough, it's not challenging enough for us, and we want to get that done. Now these red lines here that you can see, and this here is going to be our main sorting section. I might kind of have it somewhere else, but it's kind of in the right place. The stairs might have to be moved, but yeah, we're going to be getting all of that done. And let's have a look and see what we've got on the recipes, because I haven't really done much on these. So we've got 3 projects. So these are all the nice stuff. So let's have a look at that. I mean, that research of 5 points. Let's go and do that. Base building is what we're doing. That requires a lab. That requires a lab, which is basic mining upgrades, and we're not going to really do too much about that. So we've got diamond focusing, emerald, all these. Really don't need any of these yet, because they're just not for us. So let's go and see what we got on the beautification, which is this menu here. This is then, and this is just white canvas, red canvas, blue canvas, and green canvas. Having a look at the coding, I think we can actually have different colours as well, and we probably will have different colours than that, but that's really not really that much in there to do anything really. Organic rock, you can only have this recipe if you use the Broken Wasp mod, and that is a Geiger, the glow shroom, the tree trunk and the leaves. We might actually take the Geiger out, and I might put back in some rock instead, because it's organic rock. But we'll see. Red bricks and stuff like that. So coal ore, copper coal, makes 1 copper coal from 8 coal. So let's just craft that. I've had a lot of problems with my mod. Because I can't place it, but what my mod allows me to do is that I can collect my copper, and I can turn it into the different stages of copper, and I can just simply craft all of this. And you can see that I've now got 27 copper coal, but that makes it storable. Yeah, and if we
crafting,
what is it? Is it control and craft?
crafting,
Yeah.
crafting.
You can see that I actually get my coal back because I'll get 222. So it actually makes it better because you've got tin, copper, iron, and it tells me I've got 222 coal there. But as you increase through these, you have to increase through everything else. So have we got that power done yet? Have we got that research done? Because that's really what I want done next, is the research. Right, we're now done. Now, if this is your first one that you get done on your base building, on your research, is before you click collect research, make sure you go over to your blue base here. Yeah, make sure you go over to this and make sure you click on the projects, you click on the base building automation, and you look at the research cost, which says 0. As long as you check that before you do it, you won't have any problems whatsoever of getting your research, because some may require you to have points, okay? And there are ways to get points. So we're now going to collect the research, and we now have the option of doing basic minor upgrades 2 and advanced logistics. Now we're going to go and check out what advanced logistics are. And we're going to check our threat level. Now remember, our threat level was 35. Now we're up to 38. Okay, so we now got 2 projects, which is, like I said, basic mining upgrades, which we don't really at this point in time really need, I don't think, and advanced logistics. Now this, you can see, is 25 basic experimental pods, 15 intermediate experimental pods. This is really getting into it. This is, we're not ready for this level. Basic mining upgrades, this is your next step, which is 10 basic experimental pods. This is like I said, your next step. But let's have a look and see what we get for our recipes. Right, now if you remember, we had to the empty metal tube, so we've got servo motors up here. We've got something called a macerator. Now the macerator is really good. Auto excavator, wasn't really pleased with that in the old days when I did it. I say old days, flipping out, it's not that old a game. It took a lot to do, and it was noisy and stuff like that. So we're going to see how that goes again. And we've got the auto builder here. That basically, you haven't got to put down your conveyor belts by hand. You just stick one of them down, stick a little bit of powder, bang, away you go. But what is really nice is this. It's chargeable explosives. Now this, I'm glad this is only going to cost 1 point, because we are going to play with explosives. So there we go. So we're going to go and do that. And manufacturing plan, yeah, requires a V2 gun to move. So you've got to be careful when you place things like this. So we've now only got 13 recipes. We've got 2 projects. So we're going to not do any recipes at the moment. What we want to do is we want to play with the bomb. Now I'm quite surprised that the bomb is in there very early. I'm not too sure where what menu it's in. It might be in one of the end ones here. Chargeable explosive, there we go. So we've got an unknown material. We've got copper wire and we've got lightweight machine housing. Now I can't remember what the unknown material is. I'll have to look in season 5. But I'll tell you what, there is a way. No, not the macerator wasn't noisy. The excavator was noisy, Fortress. And welcome to the channel. But there is a way to set your explosives, and we'll show you how to do that in the next episode, so you always get the exact amount when you charge it. And Fortress America has just told us what the unknown material was, and that is crystal deposits. So we will be playing with those. So you need a bomb area. Now for your bomb area, unless you are extremely careful, yeah, I recommend you do this. You see that this laser bit here, right? Okay, what I recommend is you say, right, okay, this is a path here, so we can have a path here, and we'll kind of sort of get a little bits of block of wood here. Let's just get this here. So we're gonna have a look at this, and we're gonna say, right, okay, we need to get across there anyway. And we're looking and we're looking. We're gonna go come on, don't glitch out on me. Don't glitch out. You know, we got our fan base, we got our loyal fan base back when we said we were doing this again. And see where that beam is? Yeah, right. This is around about the area you want to think about a bomb area. Now you might say, well, that is quite some distance, yeah. Now there's also a reason I'm quite glad it's on top of a mountain, because it can be very, very it can destroy a lot. Trust me, I've done it in, I think it's in season 4 and in season 5, and you built your base, and I did a level 4 bomb and pressed the bomb by mistake, and half my base had gone, literally. But we're going to show you how to do safe bomb, and you do want these because these are great excavation tools. Okay, they're really, really fun to do. And if you want to get down somewhere reasonably quickly, and you've got, say, half a dozen, you can just build a shaft straight down using these these bombs, and they are just so much fun. They do destroy everything though, so depending what level you're playing on survival is whether they're going to destroy machinery or whether they're going to destroy ore and stuff like that. So do be aware that if you do use them, caution is required at all time. It's just not worth the hassle of making a mistake, because you don't want to charge a bomb here, because if you charge a bomb here and you accidentally set it off, it's game over. Simple as that. It's game over. So base threat is actually 22.7%. Okay, so you've got to be kind of careful there on the base threats and stuff like that. We want to keep the base threat down as much as possible. We don't want to get attacked by these wasps. Reason being is because we want to show DJ and the other devs that there's not much threat to you and base, because this is actually a very good game. We're hoping lots of more mobs are going to be coming in to attack the base, not you. We don't. What we like about this game is that they don't attack you; they attack the base. But we want to say, right, if we're going to be base building, we want the mobs to come in. We want to be saying that you've got to build guns, you've got to protect from slimes, you've got to protect from this. But we're trying to show that the devs that the wasps, the main threat to the base, which is your CPH, don't actually activate until you get 100%, right? Which is, and we want to keep it as low as possible for as long as possible, and yeah, it's just kind of not worth our effort to rush. You can rush if you want to.
Crafting.
I don't advise it when you're first starting off. Take your time, learn the game, have some fun. You know, watch me stream it, take the piss out of me, saying I should have been at this stage and this stage by now. And you know, one day when I feel confident, I'm going to do a live stream without any breaks, and we're just going to go and see how far we can get in 24 hours. And I've still, by the way, not broken rush mode yet. So that would be the challenge. Could we do rush mode in 24 hours or less? I don't think we can. I think it's going to be 48. But that would be the challenge one day. We will get there. We will get there. Now, you can see our line here for iron is going slowly. Yeah, and you know what? I actually don't mind that. As long as it doesn't get too jammed up. Now, I have got some more conveyor belts. I've got something which is here. We've got what do we got here? We've got three units. Now, the reason we've got that quick one to a smaller one, there is a reason for that, because we can actually make sure that our conveyor belt is fully compact. Okay, it's fully compact, so there's no space. Whereas you look at this, it kind of looks like there might be a space. On this one, there's no space. Okay, it's always coming out there, but that gives us maximum thing. Now, Ben has just told us that the devs are saying it takes about 150 hours gameplay to get to complete the game. which is I think about right. I'm getting a little bit lag here. It's about right, and I actually think it's worth the price of the game. It's good. It's challenging. It's got a lot going for it. Still needs tweaking and stuff like that. I've read a little bit of information that we're going to get nuclear power. I like it when I break the game. I actually do deliberately try to break the game, because then the devs can see if there's something that is broken they need to have a look at, and or I can see if it's my mod that is breaking the game as well. When the game is finally finished and the devs have said that's it, we're not doing no more, we'll do a final episode, final season of it, and we'll say right, that's it. After that we won't do no more. Up here, this is another thing that you've got to remember here. This is also needs to have an upgrade, so we need to do that. So hopefully we can get that in here quite quickly, and we can now get that one out, and we can put in the normal one there. Now we need an upgrade for that drill head. Hopefully we've got enough time, because I am running over a little bit. I would really love to carry on and do a lot more of this, but I just don't have time during the week, guys and girls, anymore, because the hours that I'm having to do at work at the moment because of Christmas. But we're just going to quickly get to the end here, and we're going to put in the economy drill, basic drill motor there. So we've got that motor up there, and I want to have a look at this. This is going to just be taken out at the moment. So we've now basically come to the end of this episode. It's been really wonderful having you guys and girls back watching. It's been nice actually relaxing playing FortressCraft Evolved, and we'll have more tomorrow. Okay, so welcome back. We're back. We're doing FortressCraft Evolved. We'll stream this and get this done on YouTube, and we'll have fun. We'll see you tomorrow. Stay safe. See you on the bounce. Same time tomorrow, around about 7:30, 8 o'clock UK time. Just stay safe. Bye for now.